Alright, come over here.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Story Time with Mr. Smith. This week, our book is actually composed all of personal narratives that the kids wrote. For a personal narrative, the kids had to have a topic sentence and 3 details where they use transition words, and then they had to provide closure with the conclusion at the end of their story. And so they each wrote a personal narrative about the funniest thing they've ever seen. So it's called The Funniest Thing I've Ever Seen by Mr. Smith's class. The funniest thing I've ever heard was the joke about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Then I laughed. Next, I ate. Finally, I went to go to the carpet. So that was about the joke during the morning show. The funniest thing I've ever seen was a clown. And first we were there. Next, he was doing something funny. Then I was laughing. Finally, I went home. This one, there's a really good illustration of this clown's hair. One time, I laughed so much that my head went red. First, I drank soda. Then it came out of my nose. Finally, my mom told me to stop. And you can see in the illustration, his mom is saying, stop. Funniest thing I've ever seen was a clown. Clap. First I went to go to the circus, then he did a cartwheel, and next he did a backwards flip. Finally, we went home. Funniest thing I've ever seen was at my house. First my cat turned off the Xbox because he thought it was a box. Clive turned off the Xbox because he thought it was a box. Then he stopped. Do you know why? Next he ran off. Finally, I turned on the Xbox. Funniest thing I've ever seen was my elves. First I woke up and I went to look for my elves. Then I got clothes on. Next I looked for my elves and they were watching me. I made the funniest face in the whole entire world. First we were playing Baby. Then we wanted to play something else, so we played Funny Face Challenge. Next, we started the challenge. Finally, my mom came home and told us to go to bed. Unfortunately, there was no time to add more details about what was the funniest face in the world. One day, me and my cousin were fighting, but we were just playing a game. First, we were fighting. Then we fell off of the bed. Next, we got back on the bed. Then we fell off the bed again. Finally, we were laughing to death. The funniest thing I've ever seen was on Snapchat. Then we played Slim Road. Next, we ate Subway. Finally, we went to Tilt. The funniest thing I've ever seen was the bathroom door, and the door wouldn't open. First, the door was closed. Next, it wouldn't open. Then I shut the shower. Then I shut the door. Finally, she came out. Her mom was stuck in the bathroom. The funniest thing I saw is a toy monkey fall down. First, I was at my house. Then I got a toy monkey. Next, it was moving. Finally, it fell down. The funniest thing I've ever seen is in the movie theater. First, I was in the movie theater. Then I was watching the movie. Next, it was the end. Finally, there were several Ralphs. Oh, because this was for Ralph Breaks the Internet. The funniest thing I've ever seen is a cow putting a haystack on its back. First, me and my papa was putting hay in the tractor. Then we put out the hay. Next, we saw a cow that put hay on her back. Finally, we went home. Funniest thing was I got my clothes on and found my elf. First, I got my clothes on. Then I went down the stairs. Next, I had breakfast. Finally, I found Fezby. I'm not sure what the elf's name is, but you can see the elf on the tree in the illustration there. One time I went to the park. First, my mom drove me there. Then we went to Walmart. Next, we went to go. Finally, I saw someone dancing. This is a pretty great illustration of this person dancing. The funniest thing I've ever seen is on Zern. First, I went to my stuff on Zern. Then I looked at my videos. Next, I played one. Finally, I laughed as hard as I could. Sorry. The funniest thing I've ever seen is somebody poured milk on their head. First, one of my friends said, "Hey friends." Then he said, "Look friends." We said, "Look at what?" Next, he said, "Me friends." Finally, he poured milk on his head. One time, my mom said to a teenager, "Didn't your mom say it was cold out?" First, we were going to school. Then she yelled. Next, she said, "I know this," or "I know him." Finally, everybody laughed. Alright, and that is the last of our funniest thing personal narratives. Nice job, guys. Great work on there. And after you listen to this story, be sure to put it on your reading log and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.